In 1747, aboard a British naval ship that prowled the tumultuous seas like a phantom in fog, a grim and foreboding tale unfolded, one now etched in the shadows of maritime history. The voyage began with eager anticipation, each sailor a symbol of robust vitality. Yet the vessel harbored a lurking spectre, a harbinger of doom that would soon ensnare 12 unsuspecting sailors. 12 among the crew, once vigorous and robust, became shadows of their former selves. As days morphed into nights, a debilitating fatigue clung to them with a voracious persistence. Whispers of dread slithered through the creaking deck as their gums swelled grotesquely, turning a sinister hue, each touch a visceral reminder of their decaying vitality. As days stretched into endless nights, these men fell prey to a fearsome ailment that cloaked the ship in a shroud of dread. They were beset by an insidious fatigue, a weariness that sapped their souls and left them staggering like ghosts upon the salted wood. Meals became trials of agony as teeth, betraying their purpose, loosened and fell into the abyss of their maladies. Their legs, symbols of their seafaring strength, bore the signs of unholy bruising, deep, sinister purples and blacks, as if the very shadows of the sea had taken root beneath their skin. This terror, known and feared through the ages as scurvy, rose again to claim its toll from the flesh and spirits of sailors, feeding on the absence of vital, life-giving provisions. This voyage became a tale of dark horror, each sailor's suffering a verse in a haunting saga of the ocean's wrath, leaving an indelible mark in the annals of time. Aboard this British ship, James Lind, a pioneering Scottish doctor, courageously confronted the ancient scourge of scurvy with a groundbreaking experiment involving citrus fruits. His discovery shed light on the cure for this long-feared ailment, transforming the grim nautical narrative from one of relentless suffering into a beacon of scientific triumph and human resilience. Research Associate Professor, expert in mineral processing science, and acclaimed writer Alexander Bogdanov shares his insights. I have developed my own perspective on the traditional 5 o'clock tea. I believe that the introduction of mandatory tea time in the British Navy provided it with a significant competitive advantage. Although British sailors were nicknamed limeys because of their daily cup of strong tea with lemon, they likely couldn't even explain why the command insisted that tea with lemon and rum be part of every sailor's daily diet. The simplest explanation was that it was a tradition. However, today we understand that given the sailors' diet, which included salted meat, as salting was the only method to preserve meat at sea in that era, the vitamin C from the lemon, bolstered by antioxidants present in the tea leaves, effectively prevented scurvy. This allowed the command to deploy nearly 100% of the ship's crew to handle rigging, man cannons, and board enemy vessels, unlike the fleets of other nations, where often more than half the crew suffered and were incapacitated by scurvy. In other words, even when ships were equally equipped, captains equally skilled, and crews comparably sized, tea with lemon provided a practical numerical advantage during voyages and battles. This advantage, as celebrated in the famous hymn, allowed Britain to rule the waves. Discussions of a purely British tradition served as a sort of disguise for the true state of affairs, preventing rival fleets from adopting this simple method to combat deadly scurvy. Limes took the spotlight and replaced lemons because they were easily accessible from Britain's own Caribbean colonies. But wait, there's more. Lemon juice made a thrilling comeback after scurvy re-emerged as a problem. It turns out lime juice didn't pack enough vitamin C punch compared to the vibrant Spanish lemons and oranges. A citrus twist that changed the course of health history.